What's going on, everybody? Beastly Gamer here, and welcome to the Beastly Gamer channel. Continuing on my week of Hideo Kojima. Might even be more than the week. There's just a lot of stuff going on with this guy. There's gaming news constantly surrounding him, and this whole situation with Konami, Sony, Kojima Production is very, very intriguing to me. And so one of the things that I've always wondered is what happened with Konami and Kojima. And I'm sure that all you guys still wonder what happened. It had to be something really bad. There's been lots of jokes. Maybe he stooped somebody's wife, smacked the president. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. But whatever it wasn't like they just had an email battle. It was something really, really rough. And it's a possibility that he can never, ever talk about this legally. I'll drop a link in the description. Hideo Kojima can never legally talk about his split from Konami. Probably one of the biggest stories of 2015 was a split between Konami and his former prodigal game developer. Much like many divorces, the split has not been the smoothest between the two parties, and it would seem that Konami is the main reason for that. Despite Kojima being barred from the Video Game Awards and not even being allowed to accept an award on the annual PlayStation Awards, we still don't know what happened that caused the fallout between the two. In a recent interview with The New Yorker, Kojima talked about his new production company and states that he is contractually forbidden from discussing what happened between him and his former employer. Quote, now that his employment contract has expired, Kojima is able to speak freely about what he describes as a, quote, new start, end quote. A relaunched independent Kojima Productions, he remains, however, contractually forbidden from talking about the prior split, end quote. Kojima did, however, talk about the benefits of being on his own compared to what it was like working for a big company like Konami. Quote, when working in big companies, especially Japanese companies, every little thing has to be approved beforehand, and you need paperwork to do anything. Now that I'm independent, I can do what I want with much more speed. I don't need to invest time in unnecessary presentations. I shudder the risk. When I was in a company, my personal statements could be taken as overall direction of the company. As such, I couldn't say just anything, end quote. This is probably the closest we will ever get to Kojima talking about why he split from Konami. Some believe that there is probably a contract clause that was implemented to keep Kojima from talking if there was ever a split between him and Konami. We see this all the time with movies and actors. Years will pass until there is a leak that, quote, so-and-so was just rumored to play this character but negotiations fell through, end quote. Kojima revealed that he thought of taking a year off on some deserted island after the split was finalized, but a Hollywood friend advised against it and suggested that he should get back to doing what he does best, making video games. Quote, hearing that affirmed to me that my role in this world is to keep on making big games for as long as I can. That is the mission I've been given in life, end quote. Could Hideo Kojima be talking about Silent Hill's collaborator Guillermo del Toro? Regardless, Kojima has found his new lease on life and seems ready for a whole new chapter in gaming. This is awesome news. It's good news and it's bad news that he can't really talk about the situation, but I'm sure there are people around him who are just as involved in the story as he was. Maybe not as involved, but there are certainly people who work at Konami and who are in his circles who know what happened. So if you ask me, at some point in time in the future, we're going to definitely know what happened between him and Konami. But at this point, I just feel like, screw Konami. I really don't care about the company anymore. There's only like one or two things that they could actually do that I would be interested in. If they like re-released all the Castlevania games together as maybe one package, all remastered, yeah, I would buy that. If they like remade Metal Gear Solid from the PlayStation, if they like remade that in like the Fox engine or something, yeah, I would play that. But that's still a Kojima game. It's not something that they're doing now. I'm not interested in whatever Metal Gear is coming next. I'm not interested in any of their games. So from this point on, I'm really happy for Kojima. Happy to see what he's doing in the future. I really, in the bottom of my heart, feel like this Guillermo del Toro, Hideo Kojima, and Norman Reedus thing is going to somehow come together. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that he is ever going to spill the beans of what happened between him and Konami? Do you think somebody's going to leak it? Let me know below. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for the Beastly Gamer channel, and definitely subscribe. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.